For the New York Islanders, free agency may not have gone completely to plan. They may not have been the big winners of July 1st this year, but they definitely weren't the losers, and I'll tell you why. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and a subscribe, and let's take a look at the New York Islanders. So the New York Islanders had to be active this July 1st, whether re-signing guys or bringing in new ones to replace those guys, and they did exactly that, bringing back Anders Lee toward the end of the day on July 1st, their captain coming back, $7 million for the next 7 years for Anders Lee. So a big contract there for Lee. He probably took less money than going elsewhere. There were rumors that Montreal may have offered up as much as $9 million for Anders Lee, and that is now officially out of the plans because the Islanders brought him back for a little bit cheaper than that, at a $7 million cap hit. Other news on the day for the Islanders had to sign a goaltender. We know they have Thomas Greiss for another year. They had to bring in someone else, whether that was bringing back Robin Lehner or bringing in someone else. There were rumors. The Islanders were very heavily tied into Sergei Bobrovsky, and it was down to the Islanders and the Florida Panthers for Bobrovsky's services. Obviously, the night before, July 1st, it was kind of leaked that Bobrovsky would be making it official. On July 1st, he would be signing with the Florida Panthers, which he since has. So the Islanders had to look elsewhere pretty late, so it seemed like they were scrambling a little bit. There were rumors that Lehner has always wanted to come back to the Islanders the entire time, looking for probably 5 or 6 years for $5 million for Lehner, which is a pretty high price tag. Nonetheless, the Islander fans and the faithful on Long Island definitely enjoyed Robin Lehner. Didn't seem like Lou Lamoriello felt the same way, though. Looking at maybe a 2-year contract, things fell through for whoever. It's a back and forth at this point. It doesn't really matter. Robin Lehner would not re-sign with the Islanders, going to the Chicago Blackhawks. So the Islanders brought in Semyon Varlamov on a 5-year contract. A $5 million contract per season. He would make $5 million for the next 4 seasons, so a $20 million contract there for Semyon Varlamov. Spent some time with the Washington Capitals back in his younger days as a rookie and for a couple of seasons before going to Colorado to be the starter in Colorado, and now is being pushed out by Philip Grubauer. Colorado wanted to change some things in the group there in Colorado, so Varlamov walked in free agency, and the New York Islanders were willing to take him on. Rumor has it, now it's actually confirmed, that Lou Lamoriello said it himself that he was interested in bringing in Semyon Varlamov via trade last summer. Once they found out Philip Grubauer would be going to the Colorado Avalanche, Varlamov was the option Lou was looking for. Now, obviously, in the interim, the thought process was that Leonard would be a 1-year stopgap just so they have a guy in there. It seems Lou is sticking to his guns, sticking to the plan there. Obviously, Anders Lee coming back was huge for the Islanders, but we're not done yet. The Islanders still have 2 RFAs available this summer, and Anthony Beauvillier and Michael Dal Colle. So the Islanders shouldn't be done yet. I'd assume that they get signed. Going to take a little bit longer, but they're probably waiting to see the price tag for some of these other guys as well. I'm talking about guys like Andrew Kopp, and some of the maybe lesser players on the market. So, it depends on also what Anthony Beauvillier and his agent value Beauvillier is. Is he a true top 6 forward, or is he a bottom 6 guy? And I feel like that could be an issue here with the Islanders and Beauvillier's camp, as well as Michael Dal Colle, who's been a fringe player on the Islanders, scratched a couple of times here and there, spent a lot of time in Bridgeport. Last season in Bridgeport, he had an unbelievable season. This past season wasn't as good, but it was still a pretty good year for Michael Dal Colle nonetheless. So he's probably looking for at least $1 million contract, probably one-way deals for both of these guys moving forward. So let me know, what do you guys think of the New York Islanders and their free agency so far? Obviously, there have been rumors to the Islanders looking to get Mitch Marner and offer sheeting. I think that's a little bit ridiculous, but who knows? So we'll see what happens. Obviously, the Nikolai Ehlers situation has not been unfolded yet in Winnipeg. Is that still an option? Maybe a Nikolai Ehlers deal. So you've seen it recently with Kadri and Barry with the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Avalanche. So there could be a fit there. Depends on the value of the players and how the general managers feel about those players, if it's worth it or not. But let me know what you guys think. Thank you for watching. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and a subscribe. Make sure to check out our Instagram as well, @GoalLineHockey. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.